Hello everyone, Russian with Puma Messi is here. I welcome you all to the channel and I hope that you all subscribed, and please do subscribe if you haven't done so. Today, as I promised you, we are starting a series of the lessons. I don't know whether they're all going to be short or long, but we will take it seriously and we'll go to the beginning, to the roots of the language. Now, since you have quite a few words under your belts, it's time to go to basics because you do understand everything that we've been talking up to this day. And now when we are going to decipher all those words to the literal level, you would say, wow, now I understand. So you will have quite a few aha moments. And I promise you that because I know that I've seen it in my classroom and I know you will have that. You're saying like, wow, now I understand. Let's start our first lesson. We are at Russian with Puma Messi and we are going back to our roots, and it is Cyrillic alphabet, Russian version of it, because we know that we have other Slavic people who are using that alphabet, like Bulgaria, Serbia, and some other countries that I can think of top of my head at this point. And that's how we pronounce it. Русский алфавит. Русский алфавит. Начало. Начало. A beginning. You probably wonder, what is this picture doing? Because we already learned that word, and when Messi was tearing apart this wonderful watermelon and he was saying arbuz, мой arbuz. Well, because this wonderful watermelon actually opens up Russian alphabet. It starts with the letter A, arbuz. And in order to pronounce that letter, as you will see in our latest slide in the presentation, Messi has to open his mouth very wide in order to pronounce it. Ah, ah. When you go to a doctor's office, they say ah, I'll check your throat. But before we go to that, let's talk about some theory. Actually, it's practical theory. First, we are going to meet the vowels, and they are quite interesting characters in Russian language. There are 10 of them. So here we are meeting our vowels. There are 10 of them, and there are soft and there are hard. And on the top row, we have hard cookies, tough cookies, and they are really, really very hard. If they follow the consonant, that consonant remains uncompromised. It's going to be hard, and you will be pronouncing it the way how it's supposed to be pronounced. But we have here soft consonants, soft vowels, and those soft vowels, they do their job very so gently, but they soften those consonants they're following. Let's see how to pronounce all these wonderful vowels. A, A, O, O, U, 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 that is one infamous one. U, U, We kept pronouncing this sound quite a lot when we are saying это Месси, это Герда, это мама, and that's where we would meet that letter Let's go to the second row. Yeah, it makes you smile. Your, round up your lips, push them forward. Your. E, also making you smile. When you're taking picture, you're saying cheese. That is Russian E. E. Then we have U. Again, you're using your lips. You're rounding them up and pulling them forward. U. 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 And this letter, you're pretty much familiar with that. Ya. Ya. Ya, this is our pronoun I, personal pronoun, and at the same time is the very last letter in Russian alphabet. I am not introducing letters to you in the order how they appear. Probably next presentation tomorrow I will give you the entire alphabet, how it does look, how you read it from letter A to letter Ya. It's 33 letters, as I told you, 33, it's quite a lot. So someone has to keep count. So far we have 10 vowels, 5 hard vowels and 5 soft sounds. And then we have wonderful paired consonants. You see, even consonants have pairs in Russian language. That is incredible if you think about it. And what distinguishing these pairs? Because one of them is voiced and another one is voiceless. Also, you can say that one is deaf and another one can hear. So anyway, and these are a little bit tricky. So I'm going to be reading you the pairs so you would understand the difference between voiced and voiceless. The top row we have voiced. The bottom row we have voiceless. And there are 6 pairs of that. Again, keep count. 6 pairs, it makes 12. So 10 vowels and 12 consonants. We have already 22 letters. 22 letters. So listen to me carefully. B, 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 P, V, F, V, F, G, K, G, K, D, T, D, T, Z, S, Z, S, Ž, Sh, Ž, Sh. Those were the sounds that you will be producing when you see those letters. But the letters also have their names, and the names are as follow. B, V, G, D, Z, Ž, P, F, K, T, S, Sh. One more time. B, V, G, D, Z, Ž, 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 P, P, F. To make it sound easier, they named the letter F, 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 K, K, T, T, S, S, Sh, Sh. I'm sure you recognize these two guys that's standing alone. We've ran into this one quite a lot. However, we never met this one. The one on the left is the soft sign. The one on the right is a hard sign. Hard sign actually is in the words, and it's not that easy to spot it, and you will really need to be quite familiar and have a vocabulary in order to run into the words with the hard sign. However, the soft sign you are meeting left and right, everywhere, in the verbs, infinitives, in the middle of the words, at the end of the words. It's quite frequent guest in our words that we've been learning up to this date. So who is keeping account? 10 vowels, 12 pairs of consonants, 22, plus 2 signs, soft sign and the hard sign. Now we have 24 letters. 24 letters. Missy is looking at you and saying, wow, I wish you luck. I really wish you luck. I'm your teacher. I'm sitting at the chair. And good luck to you guys. I also want you to use this website for your references, learnrussian.rt.com. They have wonderful alphabet with all the letters. They have wonderful lessons developed from the very easy level going all the way up to the conversational level. It's a very good resource. And if you decide that you would like to have some explanations on some lessons, if you go to turn into that resource, we may even start making some lessons based on those lessons. But I'm not going to do that because I do have my course in mind. I do have my ideas. So anyway, we are done with this slide. It's quite busy slide. The next slide. And what do we have on this slide? Well, first of all, we have Messi looking down on us saying, ha, 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 ha. So remember that ha, 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 because we will need it to pronounce one of the letters that have been represented on this page. So again, we have 10 vowels on the previous slide. We have 12 consonants and 2 signs. Those are 22 plus 2, 24. And now we have here 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Our equation is solved, 33 letters, and that's how I call this slide. Leftovers, consonants plus some. Weirdly named, right? Because what else could it be? There is a sound, vowels, and there are consonants. I mean, what else could the language have? Well, that's true to some extent, but there is one letter in Russian language that is semi-consonant. Interesting, semi-consonant. And this starts our list. You also saw it in our words, and now you can see it's in the alphabet. And it's quite a mouthful to pronounce because technically it does resemble the vowel E, the smiling one. But this little thing on top makes all the difference in the life of this letter. It makes it short, so it says И brief, И краткое, И краткое. So in reality, it's pronounced like Y, Y, Y. So when we are saying мой, at the end of the letter мой, this is И краткое. That's how it sounds. M-O-I brief, мой, Y. Y, y, y. That's how you pronounce it. I put an E so you would know that y, y, y comes with this letter. The other one is L, L, L. Then we have M, M. Then we have N, N. And the most confusion comes with this letter because it's written like H in most cases, especially capital one, but you pronounce it as N. N. This one is tricky one is R, 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 R. It's the most difficult sound to pronounce for English speakers. It's okay for Spanish speakers and Italian, I believe, as well. So let's practice it one more time. R, 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 R. So this is the word for the end of your tongue when it actually doesn't touch neither upper mouth or lower mouth. You just allow all the streams of your air exit your mouth and let that tongue, the end of the tongue, the tip of the tongue vibrate. It's a real vibration. It's like Harley Davidson when it starts. Now, remember I told you to hold that thought, ha, letter ha, letter ha. It's much harder to pronounce that in the word hard or her. So it's much harder. So it's ha, 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 ha. That's what Messi is saying, looking at us and saying ha, 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 letter ha. This one is ch, che, 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 che. This one is very interesting, is the tailed letter. You see, we have in Russian language, we have two tailed letters. One is ц, 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 letter ц, 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 ц. And the other one is sha, 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 sha. So these are our leftovers. They're mostly consonants, but that plus some, this is semi-consonant и краткое. Now let's go to the practice slide. And the practice slide is the word. The word, we already had it in the rubric of Mrs. Word of the Day. It was the word arbuz. So letter A, A, A. See how Messi opened his mouth very wide and he's saying, say ah, everybody say ah with me. And I'm going to say arbuz, arbuz, arbuz. And here is the other phrase, мой арбуз, мой арбуз. Russian language in terms of reading is very easy because every letter in the word that it's written has to be pronounced. So we see here A and we pronounce it. We see here R and we pronounce it. We see here B and we pronounce it. We see here U and we pronounce it. And we have here Z and we pronounce it, but only at the end of the word. Z becomes voiceless S. That's why they appeared together. They just replace each other, but you have to write Z. So Russian has everything to confuse the learner and then to fail the learner in the spelling test. So it's quite tricky. So here, arbuz, arbuz. I'm not saying arbuz. I'm not saying that, arbuz. However, in plural, it's going to be arbuzy. And then you hear Z clearly, arbuzy. But at the end, it becomes voiceless. Arbuz, arbuz. Let's say it again. Arbuz, arbuz. Мой арбуз, мой арбуз. This is our semi-consonant. Мой, мой, мой. See, I didn't give you any spellings, any phonetical pronunciation of the word because we are reading Russian today. And this slide is our beginning. This is our beginning. I congratulate you on that. So, welcome to the Russian alphabet. I hope you had fun during our lesson. What else? You've been to the channel Russian with Puma Messi. I do appreciate your subscription. I do appreciate your likes. And please share this video with your friends. Tell everybody who wants to learn Russian, who loves Messi, Gerda, Sasha, and Masha to join our channel. Also, if you would like to donate for my channel, the PayPal information is in the description under the video. So, with all this said, I am wishing you a wonderful day and I'll see you tomorrow. До завтра!